Hi everybody and happy Thursday. Today we are going to explore everything that I got at the Antique Phonograph Show. So this is the second of the vacation scores. This is all the 78s and the Antique Phonograph Show scores. We got some really fun stuff. First up, in the background, we are listening to Lizard by King Crimson, one of my favorite bands. Pure magic. Pure magic. All right. First up, let's say we're drinking a Coney Island Freaktoberfest. Freaktoberfest has finally been released. Very exciting. Coney Island Brewery. I love them. And the Freaktoberfest guy is the guy that I have tattooed over here. Right there. So cute. This little guy right there. Very fun. It was a very chilly day today. It was beautiful and sunny and clear, but chilly. And all of a sudden it started to pour out of the blue. Started to pour. Weird. It was so clear and beautiful, and then it started to pour. But the weekend's supposed to be glorious. So that's good. That's a good thing. I think Friday and Saturday is supposed to be really nice. All right, first up, when I got to the the parking lot show on Saturday, Steve Madeira always has gifties for me. And this year he outdid himself because this year he found me this. Look at this. Is that amazing? It's a heavy metal jaw. Like it's got a hinge back here, and it's got like real teeth in it. So we determined that perhaps it was a dental student practice piece, where they would practice on the teeth pulling and filling and shudder, right? One of my favorite things ever. And look how like so many teeth are missing. So fun. I love that. Love it. He also gave me this little steampunk votive holder, which actually I said really cool votive holder, and he said what I would do with it is put phonograph needles in it. Great idea for the crank players, just because you use a lot of needles. You use a needle for every play, so I could put like the soft needles, the medium needles, and the spent needles in the center. Wouldn't that be fun? So perfect. Perfect idea. Perfect idea. All right. Also from Steve, I got this beautiful duotone record brush. Beautiful. It's it's an advertising piece for the phonograph needles. The duotone phonograph needles. But what I liked about this brush was it has really thick nap on it. So perfect 78 brush. Just love it so much. So excited. Also a nipper, a porcelain nipper in his original box. Really cute. Look at him, he's so cute. So precious, and I love these little nippers. I have a celluloid one that sits on the edge of one of my phonographs, and now I've got this little porcelain guy. He's going to do the same thing. But so cool that he had his original box. Very, very fun. I love that. He also gave me a beautiful His Master's Voice pin badge, which I adore. Absolutely love. So fun. He spoils me so much. The Mechanical Music Extravaganza, Sunday, October 9th, 2016. Twice a year. Always look forward to this, and Raymond T Vinyl was here for this one. So we had a blast. Such a good time. All right, over there. I found Miller Flounders Pasteurized Cottage Cheese Kitty record. I love the cottage cheese advertising records. This is Kitty Tunes, Skip to My Lou. Isn't that beautiful? On the advertising, the cottage cheese advertising label, little tiny record. Then I got 2 Little Johns. I love these tiny little records. It's both Christmas while shepherds watched their flocks. And we wish you a Merry Christmas. Tiny, tiny Little John records. So beautiful. The other one is I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day and Joy to the World. Tiny little thing. Probably, I'm going to say 4 inches. Beautiful. On British import, Eclipse, British pressed Eclipse. This is Darky Ditties. Beautiful little 8-inch record, I'm going to say. 8-inch, beautiful British. We got Universal Zonophone on 9-inch. This one is the Liberty Bell March, one-sided. Liberty Bell March, of course, the Monty Python theme. So beautiful. The other one is 2 Rubes in a Tavern. Another 9-inch Zonophone. Beautiful. We've got Helen Kane on Victor Scroll. I've got it. You know, the It Girl. And My Man is on the Make. Beautiful stuff. Look at that. Love Helen Kane. On Oriole, we got When the Roses Bloom for the Bootlegger and Miss Moonshine, Ray Ball. The other side is Carson Robeson and Frank Luther. You know, I love the drinking songs, moonshine songs, bootleg songs, prohibition songs, all that stuff. And these are both great. I got 2 theremin records with Les Baxter. This is Radar Blues Theremin with vocal group and orchestra, conducted by Les Baxter. Radar Blues, Mr. the Moon, Lunar Rhapsody, and Celestial Nocturne on the purple Capitol. Beautiful Capitol Criterion label. We got a Woody Guthrie, Dance Around and Put Your Finger in the Air. Children's record by Woody Guthrie. Very, very fun. We got Peterson's Hobo Orchestra doing From Frisco to Cape Cod and Submarine Waltz. Beautiful Victor Scroll. Love the name of the band. Peterson's Hobo Orchestra. This is so fun. I'm sure you all know who he is. Wally Cox, star of Mr. Peepers on NBC TV. What a crazy guy. And Tavern in the Town with picture sleeve. Isn't that beautiful? Wally Cox. We got Empty Chair at the Christmas Table by Bob Wills and his Texas Playboys, back with White Cross on Okinawa. Oops, show ya. Christmas song that I've never heard, so I was interested in that. And Guy Lombardo, my grandmother's favorite, Christmas Chopsticks, and he'll be coming down the chimney, one of my very favorite songs. Yes, by gosh, my chimney. Coming down the chimney like he always... I love it. Okay, the McGuire Sisters doing Christmas Alphabet and Give Me Your Heart for Christmas. 2 more Christmas tunes that I wasn't familiar with, and I always grab Christmas songs I've never heard. Beautiful Pathé Needle Cut Splatter. This is so beautiful. Irving Kaufman, the one and only. Let the End of the World Come Tomorrow. And At Peace with the World. Look at that beautiful shellac, red and black splatter. Gorgeous. These are not that easy to find. They're hard to come by now. Every time I see one, I grab one because they're so beautiful. All right, Brunswick. We have the one and only Ozzie Nelson doing Swamp Fire, one of my favorite songs of all time. The other side is Soliloquy. But Swamp Fire is a very, very well-known Exotica tune. Everybody who is anybody in Exotica has covered Swamp Fire. And here's Ozzie Nelson doing it on an early Brunswick. How fun is that? Beautiful stuff. I found another copy of Santa Claus Hides in the Phonograph by Santa Claus himself on the Brunswick label. I adore this. The other side is Christmas Morning at Clancy's. But Santa Claus Hides in the Phonograph, I have several copies. Always grab it, because God forbid I ever drop one or something. It's my favorite, and I have to have every one I come across. It's so beautiful. Vocalion, Jingle Bells by the Hoosier Hot Shots, backed with I'll Soon Be Rolling Home. We got a beautiful early Victor Monarch 4110, one-sided. This is You Must Think I'm Santa Claus by Bob Roberts. Beautiful Victor Monarch. On the Perfect label, we have Ruth Edding doing, oh boy, I'm Still Without a Sweetheart with Summer Coming On, and Lazy Day, Ruth Edding, beautiful, Perfect. Newphonic, beautiful label, Laugh Clown Laugh. The title grabbed me right away, of course. I love creepy clowns. And the other side is Two Little Rooms by Carl Henry Orchestra. Laugh Clown Laugh is Master Melody Makers. Beautiful early Bell record. This is Agnus Dei and Adeste Fidelis. Beautiful early Christmas on Bell. Isn't that beautiful? So excited. Okay, this was the highlight of my weekend because, you know, I search for these all the time. I collect them for historical value only, and they're extreme rarity. This is a KKK record, and so hard to find. And this is the one I've been looking for a long time. It's called Daddy Swiped Our Last Clean Sheet and Joined the Ku Klux Klan. Crazy. Absolute piece of history that can never be forgotten. So that is why I collect them, because if we forget the past, we're doomed to repeat it. And I always say that. The other side is the Gathering Clan. Scary. All right, next up on Brunswick, we got Peter Pan by Benny Kruger's Orchestra. Peter Pan, one of my favorites. And I have played it in past podcasts with vocals, but this one is all instrumental, and it's really beautiful. And the other side is Everything You Do. Victor Scroll, That's Why I'm Happy, Helen Kane. Beautiful, beautiful song. The other side is Do Something. I love Helen Kane. And another great, great thing. Another of my favorites. This is on the Universal Recording Corporation. This is actually a transcription. It is advertising record from the Joseph Schlitz Beer Company. Look at that thing, one-sided, of course. It's got 3 jingles. We have a march, a waltz, and a calliope. Isn't that beautiful? Very, very excited about this. 33 1/3 radio transcription. Beautiful, beautiful advertising piece. You know how I love those. I found a perfect copy of Bozo and His Rocket Ship book set with the book and the both records are here. So adorable. Capitol Record Reader. Bozo takes you on a trip around the world. So beautiful, and I loved Bozo when I was a little kid. The other thing that I love is Mr. Mel Blanc. Awesome stuff. Capitol presents Bugs Bunny and the Tortoise featuring Mel Blanc. Warner Brothers, look at that beautiful thing. Same thing, the book and both records. Awesome, awesome stuff. I found 2 of these beautiful early 78 recs. 2 of them, heavy duty wooden bottom, cloth covered wire for the 78s to keep them safe. These are so beautiful. I got these for a steal, and they're so gorgeous. Just very happy about those. These help me out a lot when I'm doing a podcast, because after I play the record, I can just put it in here until I put it away. Keep it safe. So these are really awesome. I mean, he marked these $10 a piece, and I said, for that price, I want them both. And he gave them to me for $15 total. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Years ago, I bid on, I saw one of these on eBay, and it went for $45. I don't even think it was in the shape that these are. So those were absolutely a steal, just given away. What a great show that was. And so many people were there that we know, that we love and know and love. Steve Madera, of course. We had, Kevin was there, and Daryl, And John, saw you again. Very fun. We all got together, chatted, took pictures, just had a great time. Just a great show. I can never miss it. Can never miss it. And when Raymond's with me, it's even more fun, you know. We did buy a lot of stuff. Raymond found an advertising, RCA advertising plaque with nipper and the phonograph. Just beautiful. Beautiful, big, heavy piece. So many great things. So I'm still on vacation, thank goodness. And I just did do a podcast of all, of selections from the Antique Phonograph show. So this time I really will put a link below. I forgot to last time. But this time I really will put a link below if you want to hear any of these records in the podcast. Tomorrow I hope to do a podcast of the vinyl. We'll see. Just so nice to be on vacation. I don't want it to end, you know what I mean? It's just so hard. So hard. Work is so hard lately. So I hope you're having a beautiful week. I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical Thursday. I love you all, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye.